for Foos. Welcome to History for Foos. Butch Escobar over there.
Yo, what up? What up?
Captain Philip Wedge over there on the wheel of steel.
On the helm?
On the helm. You know, I went to go see that musical, Wedding of Figaro.
Oh, how was that?
I didn't mention it here. I didn't mention it on the other podcast. It was good. It was like, have you ever seen that movie, Amadeus Mozart?
Yes, long time
and
ago.
when Mozart is explaining his next play to the Emperor of Venice, and he's going, it's a very simple play, you know, and he's singing, sing, shing. You know, it's a love story. He's measuring the bed to make sure his wife fits on it. He's gonna make a new bed for them.
Right. Okay.
So that part where he's measuring the bed in German.
Right.
He's measuring in German. Well, that's the play I saw with the Wedding of Figaro. Oh. And you know, have you seen Shawshank Redemption?
Yes.
Where Robert Dufresne, the main actor, what's his name? He grabs a record player.
Yes,
and
he locks himself in the office.
And he plays those two women singing.
Yes.
Well, I saw those two women singing live.
Whoa! How was it? How did it?
Was amazing. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ate edibles, and I was annihilated. And that was the second part of the opera.
Uh-huh.
And I kept thinking about was Family Guy, bro. And why did Peter escape on chilly night? Because
I thought you were going in a different direction.
Because I couldn't get that out of my mind, and I kept thinking about Jerry Seinfeld episode where they're at watching this girl do a piano concerto, and she puts a little pet dispenser on her leg,
and she starts laughing.
She starts laughing.
Yeah.
So all those things would come into my head at that when they were singing. But dude, very emotional. If you're like, I don't speak German, but it was translated. I don't know if it was Italian or German. Maybe it was Italian. Yeah, it was Italian, and there were subtitles.
Okay.
They're looking up and shit.
So they play the subtitles above the play. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
And they were the wigs, you know, like
right.
The conductor. I don't know if the conductor was conducting the orchestra. He was right under us, you know, the oboe.
Yeah.
But there was a dude there. I think he's like the guy that throws out lines to the opera singers that they forget. So he's like this singing along with them, you know. That fool was dressed in those times. He had a white wig, bro. He was like too much, bro. He like Dean Del Rey wearing a powder wig. Shout out to Dean Del Rey and the Del Razors. Yeah, man. So, man, I know you've been we're doing this podcast from History for Foos.
Yeah.
And we're doing Pirates now. We did Latin cinema.
Yeah.
We did gangs. You got jumped in San Jose for that one.
Almost.
And we did history of comedy. But what we don't know, man, is the history of Butch. Like, what's up, bro? I heard you had a surprisingly guest spot. The prestigious Comedy Store.
Shout out to Chris Riggins, man, who just moved here from the Bay. You know, when you come from the Bay to L.A., it's a very weird transition because you can't just move to LA and start doing comedy here because one, nobody knows who the fuck you are, and two, you know,
gotta build seeds,
right? And what you're doing back home in the Bay is because there's like here in LA, there's so much comedy. So even for a guy like me who's been around as long as I have, I'm not gonna get paid, but back home I get paid. So you do this dance of like going back home, doing shows for pay. And then coming back to LA, hanging out, doing comedy, like free shows, open mics, showcases, getting to know people. So you got to do this transition. I have the really, really good opportunity because I'm doing this podcast. And when I travel with you, you guys bring me here to do the podcast. And then when we travel back out, I go home. So I get to spend a whole week here sometimes. This time it's only like 4 days. Usually it's a week. So I'm trying to take advantage of that opportunity and like reach out to folks. So my buddy moved out here 2 months ago. He's the doorman over at the Comedy Store, and then he was like, "Hey man, if you're in town, let me know and I'll give you a ride home."
Chris Wiggins, the doorman.
Chris Wiggins is a doorman. And so, and dude, but let me tell you something, dude. This guy by far is my favorite comedian in the Bay. Super funny, really good friend of mine. He's like, I got you a spot tonight on this show. I had no fucking clue what the show was.
So Chris Wiggins is the one that got this spot.
He got it, but he said he had to get some help. And that was the thing is because when I got there, he's all, yeah, man, at first they were like, we can't, we don't know this guy, it's you, but, we need somebody to vouch for him. And then they said that somebody, I thought it was you because I was like, maybe it was Felipe.
It was me, bro.
It was you. Okay.
They probably seen it on photos.
Oh, that's right.
They saw you at, well, then that homeboy, the one that hooked you up with that clean spot at the Improv probably knows these people too.
Oh, that's right. I saw
talk.
Rachel Wolfson's boyfriend there too, Matt Edgar. I know.
Yeah, they talk, so man, they want to be.
So somebody was like, "Yeah, Butch is solid." So they, and it was cool, man, because my other buddy Zach Chapeloni, who's a fucking hilarious
Sounds
dude.
made up, but all right. You just making up names now.
Nah, bro, he's a real dude. He hosted.
Chris the Wig Wiggins.
So he
funny because we were talking about powder wigs, then you make up Chris Wiggins.
It's Riggins.
Oh, Riggins.
Which is like rigging on a ship. So I guess, I could have made that up. Yeah.
Then you got Mr. Snuffleupagus.
No, it's Zach Chapeloni.
Oh,
You can look him
Chapeloni.
up. He's a real dude, but he's hosting. It was dope, man. I had a good time. I never really did the store before.
Say his name again?
Zach Chapeloni.
Oh, I thought his last name was a big last name I saw at Family Guy at the end. Chapeleupagus. But you can post that up, that last name at the end, Philip. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. That's your homie, Chapeleupagus.
No.
Sorry, man, but tell us, man. I know that I know what's it like to be a young comic. I know what it's like to be the comic I am right now, and I'm experiencing all new things. But for me, also, like, I know if I go to the Comedy Store, they're gonna let me in.
Right.
Then they're gonna check I could walk in there with an assault rifle. Nobody's gonna stop me.
Right.
You know what I
Totally.
mean?
Totally.
But they stopped you.
They stopped me. They were a little freaked out, because I don't look like a comedian. And I said I was a comic, and so they like searched my bag, and they, then they held me there because he's like, hold on, man, I gotta check on this guy. And then finally someone came back and was like, yeah, he's good to go.
What have I been telling you, bro? When you walk into a new place, you gotta carry a ladder so you could think you work there.
That was the only way I would have gotten in. The thing is, dude, is like, it's weird because I've been doing this for a long time. I've been in show business for 16 years. I work with you all the time, go on the road. I show up to this place and I feel like a new guy.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like that at my first time I went to Gotham's, and that was in 2004 or 5.
Yeah,
and I was doing all Latino show, and I was like the only one that was not Puerto Rican or Cuban or from a Caribbean island.
Oh, and you're way on the other side of the country too.
Yeah, and I was there to do my 6 minutes or 7 minutes for Comedy Central's Premium Blend.
Rad.
Yeah,
that's exciting though.
So I went over there, man. Nobody knew me, but they just knew that I had a spot on that show. Because, and I know what's it like, to be a comedian and you're booked on this show a month ago. They've been showing flyers.
Right.
And then here comes William Kidd, the new pirate. Now here comes Felipe. No, I was a new guy.
Right.
And those guys, I know that one of the comics there was a very good friend of Mike Robles, and he passed away already from.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I think his name was Chris De La Rosa or Chris something.
Okay.
But he passed away. But yeah, man, I went in there. I was nervous because I've heard of Gotham's.
Right. Yeah.
And I get there, it's small.
It's tiny.
Bro, the stage is small. They ain't putting up no Chris Fonseca wheelchairs up there, bro.
Really? It's that small.
Like if you have a roast battle with somebody on stage, it's gonna turn into a fist fight. That's how close it is.
So it looks bigger on TV. It looks
Yeah, man. The stage is maybe, I'm not lying to you, Butch, this wall and this carpet.
No way.
Man, you better hold your horses on that stage. And
Holy
then
shit.
the front,
No wandering around.
And then the front row, their table is connected to the stage, so you're on their feet already. You're on them.
Wow.
But when you get a laugh,
You
it
feel
feels like 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Like if you do a special there or a 5-minute set, it'll like you're rocking it.
I did a show one time.
But I felt good, dog. Like I felt good to destroy at a place like that. New people heard of this place. So, explain to us the feeling you had performing first of all on the Friends and Family show, right?
Yeah, it's called the Friends and Family.
And who your spot? Second, third, fourth, what?
I don't know. They just gave me a time to be there because it's like
the show already has started.
It's like and everybody's doing 3 minutes.
Oh, 3.
It's 3 minutes, and that's the thing, man. Is like I've always been told to prepare for 5. I've never thought about preparing for 3, and which is genius because the show is really good and it moves really quick, and it's all really good comedians. Which is the other thing that I didn't realize. It's like all like the guys that everybody likes that are coming up in their system, I think. So you get 3 minutes. I get there. I didn't know that. It told me to show up at 8:45. I showed up on the dot. Almost got missed because of the security thing. But then I got in, and he goes, okay, you have 3 minutes, and you're going to be next, but do you want me to give you a little bit of space? I'll put another guy up. And I said, yeah, because I don't even know what the fuck 3 minutes is right now. And so I crawled to the back, hoping that I could have a little bit of time, or at least use the next guy as my marker of space. Just play my set in my head and see what 3 minutes is. Because I know what 5 minutes is, I know what 10 minutes is, I know what 30 is, and I know what 45 is, I know what an hour is. But trying to do 3, so I was trying to do that, but all of a sudden my friends started seeing me. And they started rolling up. What's up, dude? Oh shit! Hey, this is my boy Butch. Hey, da da da. And I'm in my mind, I'm shaking hands, talking to people. But on the outside, I'm doing that, and in my mind, though, I'm like doing my jokes in my head, trying to figure out 3 minutes, dude. And like I'm starting to panic because like people are just keep talking to me, and then they're like, "Hey, bro, you're next. Are you ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it, dude. I think I know what my 3 minutes is." And so I went up there. And I maybe went over like 30 seconds, 40 seconds.
Did they get mad?
No, they said that that's kind of excusable if you're doing well. But if you're not, that's like when you fuck up. So like... There
must be a lot of bombing on that show.
There was a few guys that I saw that didn't do well.
Cocky when they were out
there. But the crowd was a little dry before I went up. And then I think I broke the crowd. I don't know. Someone told me I broke the crowd. I'm just going to say that.
Working with us, big crowds... Little crowd like this ain't nothing, no sweat, because you got to project.
Right, and that was the thing that surprised me, man, because I was meek walking in there. I was
meek?
Like, I was like
this. A little mouse?
Yes, bro. I was like, kind of like, oh, I'm new here. I don't know people. This place is kind of intimidating because to me it seemed like more of a club than it did, like a club. Not like a comedy club, but like.
But you did the OR. Question.
Yeah.
Did the guy play the piano for you?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. Is that a good thing?
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Because
sometimes when the piano guy usually shows up,
right.
You know, the piano man. So you have to know you're at the comedy store. The guy was playing the piano.
Yes, I noticed that, and I was like, "That's fucking rad." So
what do you play? Just regular.
They just played regular, like when I came up, and then as they were talking about me, bringing me up, they played a little bit. And then they played me out, and it was dope, bro. It was so fucking fun. I did well. Everybody came up to me, like even comics that I didn't know were like, "Man, that was really good."
You saw Rachel Wolfson.
I didn't see Rachel. She was sick. Rachel, I hope you get better. She's probably better by the time she sees this. I did see Matt Edgar, her boyfriend. It was really good seeing him. I saw Yorsi, Thomas.
He lives there, I think. Yorsi in the backstage.
And then I saw a bunch of my old homies, like a lot of my friends, and it was cool because that was the thing, man, is when you go to a new school and you don't know anybody and you start to feel kind of alone at recess and stuff.
Well, not a lot of them being kicked out of many schools, but keep going.
Yeah. So I felt like at first I was kind of like standing by myself, like what should I do? Because I got to wait for my friend. He's giving me a ride home. And I'm like standing there with my bag, and then I see somebody, and then I see somebody else, and then they start introducing me. And then once people kind of because I also realized too, people go, oh, he's big and kind of scary looking. I don't really want to know if I could, like, if I should just talk to him or not. But once I think people thought I was cool, everybody started talking to me. And dude, here's something I'll say.
Can I say something, man?
Yeah.
And it's funny, like I didn't get that right away, but people have the thing that people like you are only gonna talk about knives and fist fighting and brag about beating people up.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. No, my jokes are not that at all.
No, but they think that's the only conversation people who look like you have.
Yeah, totally. There's
yeah,
so
bro.
many...
Tell us about Sturgis.
Yeah, exactly. That's. I mean, you know, some of my comedy is about being a big guy and having misconceptions that we're all this one dude. People think I fucking love sports. I don't like sports. I like fucking. I watch fucking.
People don't know this about Butch.
Antique Roadshow.
You guys don't know this about Butch. He's not a real big guy, man. He has skinny little girl legs.
Yeah. I'm a Vespa trapped inside a body of a Harley.
I feel like a paleta.
Like on the inside, I'm just a little pink Vespa. On the outside, I'm a fucking oil leaking Harley.
But man, what Butch is a cool guy, man. He's as tender as a steak on 2 sticks at a fucking flea market, eh?
At a Buccaneer celebration.
I ain't gonna lie, dog, man. I don't want to talk about food, but the best thing I ever had when I was a kid, it was at a street fair, the alley street scene.
Okay.
It was a chicken teriyaki on a stick, bro.
Oh, those are so good.
And then the other one was a beef.
Right. Yeah, those are so good. In Japan, they have them on the street. Like you know, like over here in LA, you have like the taco guy, like the taqueros on the side.
Yeah, he has real food though. Real meat.
In Japan, yeah. In Japan, they have like on the side, you could just like grab,
I want to
like,
go there,
skewers
man.
of chicken.
Looks good, huh?
Oh, bro, it's my favorite, dude. They're like $1.50 each. You can get them at the 7-Eleven. You can get them at the Lawson's. They have them at the McDonald's, but on the street, they're the best.
Man, that should be our next podcast, or we should do that one day. That like I think the 2-minute travel show. Like we go somewhere.
Yeah.
But fast, dog.
I was thinking, man, we hit all these
real fast, though.
Yes.
Like, just boom, boom, boom. What did you eat? I ate this. Bah, 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 bah. It was
right. Good. We keep trying to pull off places that we visit and doing a little bit of history there, and like maybe filming there, and then like combining the podcast with, you know, like you go to Portland. We do an hour on Portland. And we also film us walking around Portland looking at stuff. But it's hard because you have a show at night. You only have a few hours in the daytime to do stuff, you know, and it's hard to get to all those historic places. But
then you're gasping for air for the next hours.
Oh, God, bro. When we did North Carolina a few weeks back, it was like I woke up in the morning, got to the hotel, showered, walked to the theater, did the show, then went back to the hotel, fell asleep, woke up, and flew back across the whole country. That's the craziest thing I think I've ever done in my life. If you were to ever tell me, like, bro, one day you're just gonna like blink and be in North Carolina and come back, and that's just the way it is. I
know, man. For a lot of you young comics out there who are listening to this right now, and stand-up comedy is the easy party.
Yeah. The stage, getting up, like that's the thing is people are like, I could never get up in front of thousands of people, and I'm like, that's the easiest.
I could never get up in front of 7 a.m.
Bro,
like I asked for like they were gonna pick our car service. They're gonna pick us up at 6:15 a.m. So we're walking in to the hotel, which was the Durham Hotel.
Yeah.
Look it up. Was it Durham?
Yeah, it was the Durham Hotel. Yeah, it was dope.
It was a chic hotel.
Yeah.
Like it was a hotel, man, where everybody there should have been dressed like the characters of Mad Men.
Yes, it was. Everything was white and gold.
Yes,
the whole entire place.
Like everyone should dress like 66. You know, that cool style.
It was like
when
a
everybody
Versace
was in
ad.
shape.
It was like a moving Versace ad.
And then across there was a courtyard with an even swankier hotel called the Unscripted.
Is that what that one was called?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
Crazy, bro. Yeah, that was the thing. It was like really cute town. It was really beautiful, but that's comedy, man. You dip in, you dip out.
So we walk in, and we get greeted by the front desk, and I tell that lady, "Can I get a wake up call at 5:15?" He goes, and this fool goes 5:15.
Yeah.
He goes, we leave at 6:15. I said, yeah. What time you get up? This fool gets up 20 minutes before we leave.
Yep. Not even that. 10 minutes, dude. I have my clothes out.
You can't live like that, though.
Bro, I only sleep in my underwear, and I have my clothes laid out on the couch. I get up, put my shoes on, put my pants on, shirt, backpack's ready to go, suitcase ready to go. Charger, pull the charger out of the wall, put it in my backpack, stroll down, meet up with you guys. And I've realized this because you guys actually, I tried this out this time because I used to be like, how the fuck do you guys get up and smoke weed right before we take off? Because that's like, when you're tired, that's the worst to me. And so I would get there, you guys. It's like I was just waking up. It had just woken up 10 minutes ago, and we're smoking a joint. And I figured out how you guys do it. You wake up an hour before, so you get a little bit more awake. You're already moving around, and I realized that's actually a way better way to go, because I'm fucking
zombie. Bro.
What's the other word? You can't say retarded. So I'm mentally
challenged
at 6:15 a.m.
Nah, man, I get up at an hour before. If the flight's at 5, 6, 7, 8, at 9, I could get up at 8:30.
Right.
Man, but sometimes you get a cool flight. What time you want to leave? Oh, bro, flight's at 1. They're going to pick us up at 11 a.m.
I love when we have those, bro. That's the best. Like tomorrow, I'm flying out, and it's like my flight's in the afternoon, out of Burbank too, which is the best airport. It's like that's when it's like a pleasure.
Burbank used to. I don't know. I think Burbank. I don't even know the name of the Burbank. It's called the Bob Hope Airport.
It used to be Bob Hope International.
I didn't even know, right?
Yeah.
They used to. That's funny. I've been flying for my first time I flew was '96.
Really?
And I was on Southwest and the emergencies.
Was it for comedy or was it
for comedy? Yeah, Latino Laugh Festival.
So you never flew in before that? Ever.
Never.
So your first time ever flying was for comedy. That's fucking exciting, dude.
Yeah, and the first time I ever stood in a hotel was for comedy.
Okay.
The other one were motel, don't tell.
You like sleeping on the floor with like other comics and shit?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't really doing no road sleeping over anywhere before Latino Night. Show.
So you kind of had like a little bit of a jump where you didn't have to do all that. Like, you go on the road with your homies, everybody makes $100 between all of you, and you split it on gas and like one hotel, and like you're fucking taking turns sleeping on the floor. You never had to do that shit?
No, like I remember doing a show with Joy Medina, and he told me straight up it only pays 100 or 150 or 200, right?
Yeah.
And I was gonna go up first, and there's gonna be just him and I. So and there's gonna be Lake Havasu.
Okay.
So he paid all the gas, and when we got there, it was a hotel, and the hotel was booked already from the show.
Yeah.
And I had my own room here, his own room.
Oh, that's dope.
And then after the show, they paid us in check.
Yeah.
I got my check, and then we left.
That's dope.
And another time, I was the only one in the gig, and probably Rodrigo too. And bro, it was guess who? And it was Ivan went with us to the show with us.
Okay,
he's not even on the show or Sonny Murray. He just went.
Quaylar, he's just
He was.
I didn't know that guy was.
He was open micing, hanging around.
Bro, for years I didn't know that guy was not a comic.
He was open micing, hanging out. So he did that.
This is a hang
around, bro, for a long time. So he was called in by Gabriel, and then that fool said he just hung out and helped drive, whatever.
Right.
And then Vinny hung out. He's not even 21. So we got the 4. I remember Willie would call them the Taliban, bro. They always slept on the floor. Because one time they spent that night at Willie's house, he goes, bro, come get the Taliban.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, I'm so dude.
This is after 9/11 and everything, bro. Bro, you got Vinny sleeping on the floor.
Bro, I wish I thought of that.
You got you got Vinny sleeping on the floor with his jacket using the pillow. Ivan using his fucking Cortez as a pillow. Rodrigo, bro's asleep on a chair like next to a wall like a soldier.
Rodrigo can sleep anywhere. I've never seen a human sleep so uncomfortably. Like, look uncomfortable. There's this picture. If we can't throw it up right here, I'll send it to you. Of Rodrigo, where we were fucking coming back from Corpus Christi, and they gave him this huge bag of fucking gummy edibles, and he thought that they were weak. He thought they were gonna be weak, so he ate the whole bag. It was like 1,000 milligrams.
Oh, that's that photo of him sleeping, bro.
And he's like this, and he's like, bro, his like pelvis is in the air, and his arms are in two different directions, and he's out like a fucking light, dude. And this is like one of the first few times I flew.
That was Brandon Fraser, bro. He man.
He could sleep anywhere, but damn, that's crazy. The Taliban shit is fucking hilarious.
I never really talked about that, but I remember, man, they were called the Taliban because they were down to go anywhere, bro.
Yeah, that was me. Like for years, but I did comedy. That's the only difference.
So that was that. Only Rodrigo went up on that show, but those fools are hanging around.
They just wanted to hang out.
Like we're on stage. There's a taco lady making free tacos for us. They're fucking up the tacos.
Oh yeah, that helps too. Those two dudes are pretty cool though for hangarounds because like I never really rolled with hangarounds because usually fucking hangarounds are weirdos, you know? Like someone
Birdman?
Yes, dude. Someone who wants to hang out with comedians all the time but not do comedy. It's so weird to me. And they're usually weird, they're quirky, you know, but
you ever have a hang around? You think he's cool, but he's always been cool, but he finally says something and it's the wrong thing.
Yeah. Oh,
like he walks up to you after you already been treating him like royalty. Like if you had a burger, he gets a burger.
Right.
You know, if you had $250, he gets $40 in gas for driving.
Yeah.
No questions asked. He didn't even ask for it.
No,
he
I
just
always
hang
give him,
around, whatever, right? But then he catches you at a bad time and goes, "Damn, Butch, you suck really on stage. I don't know why you do this."
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck are you to say this, asshole?
Yeah.
You suck for not hanging out with your family.
I have a friend who was always hanging around.
Not saying you suck.
And then the day he criticized me.
Not saying you suck.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like, tries to tag or tell you, you know, or try to compare you to a guy you hate.
Have you ever had this though, where you like?
I had them all, bro.
I had one where it was like my friend, and I was doing comedy, and he liked that I did comedy, but he never really got involved. And then one day he's like, "Hey, I'm writing this. I want to write with you. I have this idea." And now he wants to write with you, and you don't know how to be like, "Bro, you don't know what you're doing. I don't want to do this. There's a million guys that want to do projects in comedy. It's a thing, you know, where we all think we're gonna write and we don't. And I'm not about to do it with somebody that doesn't have any clue what the business is." And it's like, and then all they want to talk about is writing now. And it's like, you don't know. And like, I've had to break up friendships, like just stop talking to people because like all they want to do now is talk about, "Oh, let's write and I'll help you with jokes and this." And it's like, "Oh, dude, just be my fucking friend for a minute, dude."
So how about sound like those comics that go up all the time and they have shows to go up all over the Bay or all over LA? But they won't admit that, you know, like they love comedy, but they love comedy in a different way that we love comedy.
Right.
Like they love comedy from the spectator's point of view.
Right. Yeah.
Where they love the art, but they don't see the struggle.
Right.
You know what I mean? They love the art, but they're not out there, you know, hanging around with hanging arounds.
Right.
You know, or dealing with a lot of different personalities all the time. They probably have a great job, you know. Like I remember asking a comic if you want to do a show because I was desperate, bro. I was even going as far as $75.
Yeah. Bro. You gotta eat.
$35 and the baddest Mexican meal you're gonna have. Like wet burrito, you got it. Fucking nachos, you got it. Wings, you got it. You just let me know. this fool said he's in a basketball tournament on Wednesday. He can't go. To this day, this comic is still at the same level.
You can't. Yeah.
He's funny as hell, but as far as like making it or success wise, he's at the same level. Like where there isn't like ain't nobody hitting him up. Maybe he has that one show that nobody Byron Allen, but they don't air his as much as they air mine. Because I'm with Margaret Show and the Pitbull of comedy, bro.
Right.
So they're gonna show Margaret Show a lot.
I have a friend right now who's been around as long as I have, and he complains a lot about not getting anywhere. He moved here.
Johnny Steele.
I can't. Well, I'm not. No, it's not him. But
Nah, he's a good guy. Dinosaur comedy.
He likes his lifestyle, so he wants to keep his good job, and so sometimes he can't go on gigs, and sometimes he can't do this, and it's like, you know, one of the things that I realized right away, man, because I used to make $50 an hour building furniture.
You still do, bro.
I don't work anymore.
You don't do furniture no more?
I don't do anything except fucking this, because I realize if I don't make this a do or die situation, I won't fucking.
You have a furniture store soon.
I'll have a furniture store. Exactly, dude. I'll have a furniture store, and there'll be pictures of when I used to do comedy all around the fucking furniture store. And so I was like, fuck that, dude. I'm either going to sink or swim in this motherfucker. And I think that's at some point you have to break yourself of your good lifestyle and live kind of raw for a little bit, and then it'll happen for you. You know, and it's slowly starting to happen for me, bro, because this was a decision I made before you asked me to come along with you. So it's like, it started to pay off, you know, like you just have to trust that it's there for you. And I think that's the problem a lot of guys have is they're like, I can't leave my job. It saves me. But it's like, nah, dude, if you're getting paid as a comedian, leave your fucking job. Let's try to survive. I don't know how to do it, dude. I don't know how you would do it. I don't know how I'm fucking doing it, and this isn't good advice.
It's hard for these guys to do that sometimes because they just bought a boat.
Yeah, I watched a guy who was a paid comic, like a $50 paid comic, like go out and buy a car because he was working also in the daytime. And I'm like, now for the next 5 years, bro, you got to keep your fucking job. You can't go on the road. You can't fucking make decisions on the fly. You got to maintain because you own a fucking car. You know, so it's like, that's the thing, man. It's a rough game, dude. And people think we get it overnight. Everybody's talking about Ralph Barboza, he just got famous like this year, but I guarantee you that motherfucker's been working for a long time, slugging it out in like shitty places.
I was talking to some comics, and they think that, you know how there's Dennis Gaxiola, he went viral also on that Clean Comedy page.
Yeah, okay. Dry Bar.
He went viral on Dry Bar comedy page, right? So when he went viral, I knew he went viral because he's Dennis Gaxiola, right?
Right.
It wasn't because he was on a Dry Bar page.
No, it was because his comedy did well.
So
yeah.
Right now, there's comics who think that they're on the same comedy page where Ralph Barboza first special went viral.
Right.
But they're going to go viral too.
Yeah, no.
It ain't going to work that way.
I'll tell you something.
People actually think that way,
they think
right?
that, and here's proof.
I just want to know what time, like I said.
So Ralph's trajectory really actually came from this one particular...
Captain Ralph Barboza, the pirate.
It came from this clip from this thing called Don't Tell. It was like the most... That's kind of what...
Yes, people have been saying...
But I'll tell you something. Kiri Shabazz had the same reception from his clip on there. And nobody, you know, and Kiri told me this. So
you
it's
made
not
up
like
that name too, right?
I'm shitting on Kiri.
You made up that name, right?
No, that's a real name. He's from the Bay. But he's like, I did just as well.
What's the name again?
I didn't blow up. Kiri Shabazz. He's a big black dude with braids. Really fucking great comic. Check him out. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing is Ralph is sustainable. He's verifiable. Like, it's not just that one clip. It might have been that one clip that made everybody notice him. But then when you go to all the other Ralph clips, they're fucking really good. And that's the thing, man, is that's how it is. And so it's like, and it wasn't the Dry Bar it helped Dennis, but it didn't make Dennis. Dennis is what made Dennis.
Yeah, like when Angela Johnson went viral on that page.
MySpace?
No, it was a comedy page too, because I was on it.
Okay.
Mine went.
What page was that? Are you talking about her nail video?
Yeah.
Way back in the day?
That was comedy.com.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Something like
comedy.com,
that. It was something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It was comedy something. Look it up, Philip. And bro, even if my one of my videos went viral, but they misspelled my name, bro.
Oh no. Oh my God.
It was Felipe. It was Comedy Time.
Comedy Time. Oh, I do remember Comedy Time.
Yeah,
it had a channel too.
Bro, they paid $50 or $25 for that whole set to put you on the internet, bro. That was before comedians didn't know anything that was gonna live there forever.
Right. Yeah. We didn't have YouTube yet, or YouTube wasn't like well known, maybe.
Yeah. So when she went viral, nobody said, "Oh man, I gotta get on Comedy Time because they're going viral."
Right.
It's just something, man.
It's just something, dude.
You can't call it. Like me, I posted this reel one time on Instagram, and it went viral for 5.8 million. It was this guy carrying his sister or some real big lady in the river.
Yeah.
From a flood, he's carrying her.
Okay.
And I think I wrote something on the video, so they didn't give me no money for it, right?
Right.
So man, I reposted that shit last week. It's at 1.8.
Oh wow.
And I'm making money off of it again.
Are you really? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
But
I have one like that too.
But it's like no the video not a lot of videos that I put up go viral like that.
Right.
And that's not even on my video. Someone else posted it.
Someone else's video.
But I'm reposting it.
That's the internet.
And I just put that and I did it right because I used the voiceover from Instagram. When you use their voiceover,
right,
it's like you share it using other tools, so they're happy to promote it. It's not like when you go to TikTok and use their voicemail, it doesn't go viral, or you gotta use their own voice.
Right.
Own voice.
Well, it makes it partly yours now because you put your spin
yeah.
on it.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, I had one where there's this adult video called the audition couch or something like that, casting couch, and I don't know if they did a spoof, but it's the real guy from the casting couch, and this lady walks in and she's like, "Hi, I'm Miranda's mother. She's supposed to have an appointment with you," and she starts chasing him down the street. I posted that video just because I thought it was funny, and I just put a few letters in front of it that said, "This is not the way it was supposed to go." And because I added that piece, it became my video, and that thing got up to 2 million. And it was like at 500,000 for like 2 months before someone shared it, or I don't know what happened, and then all of a sudden it just jumped to 2 mil in like a matter of days. But I didn't get paid for it because at the time I'm still not verified.
I talk about people who like trying so hard to go viral, and sometimes I just say to myself, how viral you want to go, man? You want to do more bullshit Chevrolet commercials?
Right. What's the end game for you? Where's your end game for this? Yeah.
Do you really want to be that guy?
Yeah, dude, because that's what they're using them for right
You want to
now.
be Ghosty Cal?
Oh, my God, bro.
If you're looking for some Chevy, Ghosty Cal.
I remember that because we had him in the Bay, too.
Pussy Cal.
I thought it was
Pussy Cal.
it was Ghosty Cal, Cassie Cal. And I was like, because I associated with this other dealership in San Jose that had a big fucking cow on top of it. So I thought that's what they were talking about.
Ghosty Cal.
Yeah, dude, that's an old school commercial. Fuck.
You ever have to deal with this, Butch? Like you have a room, right?
Uh-huh.
And your room's hot.
Right.
And now there's a comic that quit comedy 3 years ago that wants to do a spot on your show.
Yep. Oh, dude. Holy shit, bro.
And they're begging you. You I don't know if that's your homie, but to me it's always been like this. You're my homie, but our friendship ended when you stopped doing comedy.
Yeah.
Our business ended.
Right.
Because the comedy is a business.
Right.
I can't put you in the front of the line even though like you do the same hacky 20 minutes.
I can't do that. And that's the thing, man. It's like, I love you, bro. I've had a couple of guys, right?
Well, they're trying to get on your biggest show ever, dog.
I've had to be like, I love you, bro.
Come on, maricon.
But I have to pay. But I have to pay for all of this, bro.
And then they come at you like, put me in that show.
Yep.
Let me get
exactly.
Instead of
come on, man. Let me get up to that.
Instead of hitting you up like, hey, Butch, man, I'm trying to get back into it. I know we haven't spoken in 3 years. If you know any open mics, I know you're doing your big show.
Right.
But if you have open mic friends that want to give me spot, let me know. That'd be the best way, huh?
That would be the best way. You'd still get a no. You'd still get to go do it on your own.
Oh, by the way, I still got that good.
Yeah, that's how you get in. All right, well, you get 5 minutes tonight. No, man, it's like I've had a couple guys do that, and I'm really it's easy for me to set boundaries for some reason. So I'm always like, hey, man, there's no way. I need to see you work out more often. But that's the thing, man, is like I don't want to be a dick, and this is not trying to be like. It's just a matter of like I have to focus on this thing. And so if you quit comedy and you're my friend in comedy, I'll still talk to you and we'll be cool. But you're not a comic anymore. Like you disappeared. It's like I don't know what to tell you. You know,
Yeah, man.
You're back out there in the real world. I still got to be in here doing this.
I know comics that I know that they used to be around when I was starting out, you know. But like I said, bro, I had the first TV credit. I was lucky. I was getting gigs off that forever. But there's dudes that never like, you know. I remember I put them in 2 or 3 shows at Wild Coyotes. Maybe they were at the Laugh Factory Latino Night twice. You know, but they were always there hanging out, you know. Maybe they were at the Gabriel's Christmas party too. But not pretty much, you know, like, they're really not that funny. But they're off and on. You know, they show up all the time off and on. But every once in a while they leave a stupid-ass comment, you know.
Yo, bro.
Or a stupid-ass comment like, oh, man, I remember when I used to give this guy a ride. He used to throw up in my car or something stupid, you know.
Dude, yes, dude. Calm down, bro. I remember when you blah, blah, blah. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. I'm you for that shit.
I remember somebody was talking bad to Carlos Mencia one time. And then that fool, Mencia just told that fool, listen, man, you're just mad because I made it and you didn't.
Yeah.
Just be open about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you did this, but you did that. Hey, man, you could have did it too.
I mean, there's aspects of my life even right now, bro, where it's like, there's jealousy for what I'm doing with you back home, and it's limiting some of the bookings that I have because they're like, because you know, it's
you're too big now.
Yeah, it's like, oh, sorry, I didn't know that I had to still pay. It's like, or like, it's just you can tell, bro. Like, it's not my fault that I got here, dude. It's what I deserve. You know, and I still have a long way to go, but it's like I didn't do this to make you mad. But now it's like you know this motherfucker's like, because all of a sudden we're not friends anymore, or you're not talking to me, and it's like it happens to be the same time that I'm like touring, dude. And it's so weird how people get mad at you, because like the whole phrase is like, you know, I know if I'm not around, someone's talking to my friend, they're going, how's Butch doing? Is he still riding Felipe's dick? Or is he still, you know? And it's like, fuck you guys. No. You know, and that's the thing is that's the shit that they say, dude. And it's like so maddening to me. It's like, just be happy for a motherfucker, bro. My homie opens for Dave Chappelle. I'm nothing but happy for that dude.
Which one?
Chris Riggins. And it's like, I'm fucking hella happy for that guy every time he does something. And that's the way it should be. And I'll tell you, when you get into the realm of professional comedians, that's where it starts to happen. You start to see guys congratulating each other and less beefs. So future comics out there, you know, that's the ideal, man. If you're sitting there hating on somebody, that's probably because you're not getting anywhere, but you're probably not getting anywhere because you're too busy hating on somebody.
Everybody wants to be the captain of the ship, but don't want to be a Stewie.
Nobody wants to be a Stewie, bro. That's the thing. You got to start at the bottom, bro. You got to be in the bilge pump, fucking pumping water, going like, fuck yeah, dude. At least I'm on a ship right now. And I'm
learning how to rhyme
water.
And shit.
Yeah. And then soon you get in the band. You get Sundays off. You get to chill, you know. Move your way up to the like cook. You work in the galley. Get to eat the captain's food.
Yeah, man. People think that just because you're opening up for somebody, they think that like you're getting rich and shit or something. No. You're wearing out to wear tuxedos.
No, you're putting in the work that you need to be putting in, and that's what's most important. It's like, to me, the money's not even important.
But they feel like, I guess they feel by your momentum that they feel that they probably realize, wow, I guess I'm not going anywhere.
Right. People think Ralph Barbosa's a millionaire right now. There's literally people think that he's a millionaire. Like, I've had people go, do you think he's a millionaire at this point? I'm like, fuck no, bro. That guy's trying to figure out how to move out of his Section 8 apartment probably right now, dude. Like, dude, people have a
For
weird
reals?
concept of how they get money.
People never held $1 million in their pocket. I know I haven't. You can't.
Dude, no.
They don't know how a year is 52 weeks.
Dude.
Divide that over over $1 million, and then divide that from the moment he went viral. Come on, people, do the math.
Right, do the math. And that's the thing is, like, I don't think
120,000 tops.
I don't think people understand what $1 million is, like how large
Or
$1
one.
million is.
Oh yeah, man.
Or 2.5 million.
I saw a movie with Richard Pryor, bro. It was called Brewsters Millions.
I remember that.
I went to the premiere of it at the studio at the
No way.
Warner Brothers or wherever it was shot, Universal. I went to the premiere.
No shit.
Yeah, because I had tickets. And
How'd you get tickets for that?
They were passing them out.
Because
Hey,
you weren't like a
what's
comic or anybody,
No,
right?
they were just giving them out, bro. Bah, bah, bah. And I went, I sat down. John Candy's in it. It's supposed to be a great movie. It was all right. But he's a baseball player, bro, in the minor leagues, in the worst minor league. Like a train passes by left field.
Yeah, I seen that. That was a real thing.
Yeah, bro. I used to go to a drive-in theater where the train boat passed by outside, bro. Fuck up
No
the
way. Oh yeah, San Jose has one. Capital Drive-in.
Yeah,
Like
man.
that.
So he had to spend $3 million in 1 month to inherit $30 million.
And he has to do it honestly.
Honestly, and he cannot earn money from it or nothing.
Right, that's right. He has to spend it.
So he has to spend it.
Yeah.
And not waste
There
it.
was a few rules that made it so he couldn't
Like he can't buy a painting and burn it.
Right. Yes. Oh, that's right. Because if he bought an asset, it would bring him money.
Yeah. So the way he got back, I remember one time he bought a stamp that was worth, I don't know, 800,000. Maybe he has to spend $30 million to keep $300 million.
Oh yeah, he bought that upside down plane stamp.
Yeah.
That's a real stamp too, and it's really rare. Yeah, I can't remember the denominations, but
That's a lot of money,
I
man.
remember that movie.
And people, I don't know, people think that he's a millionaire, but that's crazy, bro. The way people think.
Yeah,
They
I've had people ask me.
Success in dollars.
What's that?
They see success in dollars.
I think that too, and I think because you go viral on something that they think you make a lot of money. I have a video that's over 2 million now.
And you're a millionaire now too?
No, I have. You know how much I made off of it totally? $600. So it's like, I mean, that's.
And then if it's on dry comedy, they're making the money.
They're making the
not
money.
the comic. They got paid to do the show.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then, and then you have so when I did that video that's at 2 million, I got asked to do a TV show. But when they did the TV show, they have to buy the video. So now that TV show company owns my video. That's how I got my first TV credit.
History for Fools podcast. What's up, everybody,
What's up,
man?
everybody? Pirates,
man. Now we're talking about
modern day pirates.
Modern day
comics.
pirates. Right here. Listen, we got merch now, man. The History for Fools podcast.
Yep, check
Pirate
it out.
edition.
Pirated edition.
So a picture of Butch right there.
There's me. We got to get one with Felipe.
I saw that movie, The Fly, for the first time.
Where's the marker?
Here, I got you. You gotta make one.
Which one? The new one or the
With
old one?
Jeff Goldblum.
That one's crazy.
Bro, I never.
Where she gives
seen
birth
it.
to the larva.
No, that's not. That's part 2.
Oh, is that part 2? Oh, wow.
I want to go in fresh.
Oh, wow.
No, I saw part 1. Oh, it was a dream.
It was a dream. That's right.
Bro, she had a big old bolillo come out, bro. That was gross, bro.
It was all wiggling. Ah, dude. Yeah. Oh man, that was so gross, dude.
I bet you, man, like when interracial marriages, when interracial couples are dating, and the dad is racist, there should be a sketch about the nightmares he's having, bro. About that, how that baby's gonna be born. Comes out of moonwalking and shit. This cat was he sees his baby come out of the womb with a little lawnmower, bro. Hey, dog. His white daughter marries a Mexican dude, bro, and he's having nightmares about what the baby gonna look like, bro. He comes out and shit, looking like Cheech Marin, bro,
with a mustache
and a Dodger jacket, bro, holding those oranges.
from Born in East LA, Cheech.
The baby looking like an Edgar, bro.
The baby comes out with an Edgar haircut and a mustache.
Yeah, man.
That's funny.
Wearing a Foos Gone Wild shirt. Representing Daly City.
With high socks up to the thighs.
Bro, sometimes, man, when Foos Gone Wild, they put up a video and they ask, what city they're repping? Every time, bro, I put a city up, it always gets a lot of likes. Like one time there was a ghetto-ass Filipinos, bro, doing something.
Right.
Or somebody, bro, that looked Filipino doing something crazy. And they said, what city are they repping? And I put Daly City. Motherfuckers died, dog. They were naming streets.
Because you know that. That's what's cool, man, is like when we're on the road, like not only, so I've seen comics do this where they'll go to somebody and go, what's the deal with this place? And they'll get a little bit of information. But they don't know all the information, and sometimes they sound dumb. But like it's so crazy, bro. You know the whole, like we'll get there and you'll go, oh yeah, this is this Salvadorian neighborhood and this is what they say and this is their thing and there's this place over here where they kick it and it's like, holy shit. And then you go up there and talk about it on stage and they lose their shit, dude.
History for a fool. Who you trying, man?
I'm drawing Captain Foo.
All right, eh?
It's you.
All right. That's pretty good, dude.
Yeah, dude. It kind of looks like the Kirk Douglas captain too, but you know. Here you go.
Bro, you ever
selling merchandise right here, you guys.
You
Hit
ever,
up the Venmo.
you're in show business, right? You're a stand-up comedian. You're on stage. Do you ever get like relatives or friends or fans that tell you, "Hey, I have a daughter that's into that sings. Maybe you could promote her."
Yes.
Or I have a son that wants to get into comedy.
You can help him out. I do though. I like if it's someone close to me. I'll like explain what it usually is. At first it's an interaction. Hey, what's up? I heard you want to do comedy. Then I map out all the fucked up, ugly shit.
Me, I get emails from people who are probably coked out or they're on some type of drug or they're off their meds.
Oh God!
And they hit me up with a long message. First of all, it starts off with, "Man, I got the perfect TV show for you." They start naming all the Latino comedians that are in it. I got a perfect TV show, bro, for you, Ralph Barbosa, fucking Willie Pervesena, Theo Vaughn, Tom Segura. Then I email them back. Listen, bro, before you even start telling me about the movie, you need to know this. And I send them a list that says 5 things you need to know before pitching a film. Right?
Yeah.
You have your story right.
Right.
You know, go get a patent. You know,
that's cool that you do.
They might steal it.
Right.
You could tell the fool didn't read it, and he sent me more shit.
No.
Though.
Oh, now you're interacting with me.
Because
that's what it is.
This guy wasted his time, bro. He should have been writing this movie instead of telling me about it, and it was like, long story short, bro, I don't remember. I didn't read it.
Yeah, of course.
But I want to read it. But
the other thing is,
when I was the Wild Coyotes, there was this cop or fireman or real estate person. That's pretty vague, huh? But he was one of those 3. And he used to come to our show all the time. This guy actually typed everything down and put it like in a 3-ring binder, like the ones you open up, and handed it to me. And there was a movie. A show or a movie with Willie Barcena, Gabriel Iglesias, and Felipe Esparza, and they're bus drivers for the RTD in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And then you guys fill out the funny.
Oh yeah. Here's a dish.
All the
Cook the
punchlines and the situations were all based on our stand-up, so none of this was original from his point of view.
Yeah.
It's like he saw our stand-up, and he should be a showrunner in Hollywood with this, but he saw through what we were talking about, because I was taking a bus a lot, so he was saying, Felipe, you're a bus driver now. You don't take the bus.
Right.
So
that sounds like a little bit more vision than the other one.
And then some of the stuff he wrote was, yeah, man, and Gabriel Iglesias, he goes, he has to go to a doctor because he ate too much, and, all stupid shit, dog. There's 5 chicks chasing Willie.
This guy kind of knows what's up, though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe you should have fucking responded to that one.
No, he wrote it down.
Yeah.
It was in a folder.
Yeah, dude. That's hilarious, dude. Oh, God. Because Fluffy's fat. He has diabetes, so he has food problems.
His knees break, It was all there.
Real bus driver problems. Oh, God, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah, dude. I remember I opened for Doug Stanhope one time. And we got...
Was he wearing suits or wearing regular clothes back then?
Regular clothes.
Just like this, like where you are right now. Yeah. That's how I knew him.
Yeah, and then
he looked shorter then too.
Yeah, he was shorter and he was cooler. Then I worked with him like a few years later, and he was real like.
I know he was wearing
quiet.
Wearing a suit like the mask.
Yeah, it was weird, dude. But when I first did it with him, we got trapped in the fucking improv because there's no back door to the improv.
San Jose.
Yeah, like there is, but it's only to the guard. It's like it's not. It's still enclosed.
The parking lot.
And so you have to go out the front. And this dude had a script, and he's standing in front of the fucking
for Doug Stanhope?
In front of the window. And then the security tells him he can't be there, so he steps out onto the sidewalk. And once someone steps out on the sidewalk, they could do whatever they want. So he just stood on the sidewalk, and we waited like an hour and a half. We'd go up, come down, and he's still there.
So you guys trying to avoid him?
Yeah, Doug was like, I don't want to go out there, dude. I don't want to, like, if you can. And I was new, so I'm like, I could go if I want to, but this is the first time I ever fucking performed with anybody professionally. So I just chilled with him, but it was so funny that
he had a whole script for Doug?
Yeah, and he was sitting there with it, like a big, like your homie with a 3-ring binder. He had a big binder. And at first he approached Doug inside, and like someone moved a guy out of the way, and then eventually the security picked up on it. And they kicked him out, and then he waited by the window. Then they told him he couldn't be on the property, so he just sat on the sidewalk for 2 hours, like 2 or 3 hours, dude, waiting for Doug to come out, and it was crazy, bro.
Was that your stalker?
No, my stalker's cool because he's feeble.
How about my stalker, bro? Hope you're not listening.
Shit, dude. I know mine is. Shout out to fucking the lurker. What's up?
The lurker.
Remember
the
lurker?
Big lurk.
Big lurks, dude. Lurky lurks.
He was lurks.
Dude, that's lurker's cool though, cause like he kind of just like he's like he had a stroke, so he's all messed up, and he has long hair, and his lips are all fucked up, cause he's always drooling, and like sometimes I'll see him at like Target, and he'll come up and he'll walk in front of me.
Fucking lurker.
And he'll go, I bet you thought I was a chick and you wanted to fuck me, huh? And he's weird like that, bro. So I kind of dig him, but he does stalk me, but he's not dangerous.
Fucking lurker.
Yours is probably dangerous. I would imagine yours is dangerous.
No, I don't think they're stalkers, just big fans.
Yeah? You haven't had anybody, though, try to, like, figure out where you live or climb the walls of your house or anything like that?
No, man. I meet a fool, and I look at him, and in my head, without even thinking, I'm already roasting them, and they're laughing. I think, oh, this guy's cool.
Yeah.
Because I start bagging on fool right away.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And as soon as they laugh and they go, they're happy. All right, bro, you could kick it, dog.
You could kick it. You're cool.
You and those oversized hush puppies can hang. You and your sweaty palms from that hoodie can stay.
Yeah, we've had a few of those, dude.
Felipe, roast me. I'll roast you, bro, but I got to roast you when we meet. Like, I see people in a meet and greet, and I start roasting them, and they go, all right, this guy's cool to kick it, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, we meet a lot of cool people at the meet and greets. I like that.
How about Delaware?
Delaware? When did we do? We didn't do Delaware.
No, the guy from Delaware.
Oh, that dude. Yeah, that dude. I'm sorry if that dude's listening, but I had to protect that girl. And it really wasn't like he didn't do anything.
I get a lot of fans
he
that
didn't
hang
do
out
anything
with.
bad.
I've had a lot of fans interact with other fans at shows that they go to other shows together.
Right.
Like I had these 3 fans who got totally wasted in Las Vegas when I was doing the smaller show.
Right.
Because I would go to Vegas and do the midnight show on my own, right after a big fight, like right after a Canelo fight. I would do the billiards, beer, and whatever.
Right.
Broad, whatever.
Right.
And there was this dude that got loaded. And that was the first time I met Freddie Correa.
Okay. Oh yeah, Fred Recker.
Yeah, Fred Recker. I met him that night. And there was 3 fans. They got totally loaded, dog. Like, totally loaded. Like,
Loaded.
they're going to
up.
pee in their pants
Oh
in the
my
next hour
God,
loaded.
bro.
But they were cool, laughing the
Yeah.
whole time. Fred gave them a ride home.
No way.
Yeah. So that was like 2 fans hanging out together.
Oh my God.
And now
Poor
that fool
Freddie.
now that fool goes to other show and gets loaded again.
Really?
Yeah.
He
Well,
goes to
they're
all the Freddie
permanent
shows?
permanent friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I've had a few
Sauce
people
made up, but yeah, it really happened.
that we did like Tommy T's or San Jose Improv that did like me, and they come to a lot of my shows now too.
History for fools, man. So you had a great time at the Comedy Store, you
Yeah, I
said?
did.
Yeah, man. So I didn't know yet there was a lot of haters out there.
Lot of haters, bro. That's the thing is it's kind of fucked up because I don't know if I necessarily I don't want to say I didn't hate because I know there's times I did hate and there's times sometimes I do go that fool don't deserve that, but it's like there's just people who are just so angry that you're getting things.
Yeah.
And they're not, and that they're like, and it's like it's not. Here's something I will say that I've learned as an old man. Everything that you're angry about is mostly a reflection of yourself. So if you're mad that someone else is making it, you're actually mad at yourself for not making it.
For being on halt.
Right. And so if you reverse that, because I've done that where I'm going to force myself to be happy for someone that I didn't think deserved it. And I went out and congratulated them. And the more I did that, the more it made me feel better. And now I'm not a fucking hater anymore. So get to yourself some fucking hater rehab, fucking haters.
I'm trying to reach these kids.
Trying to reach these kids.
Did you watch it?
No, I forgot to. Oh, I forgot to.
Oh,
dude.
man, right now you're talking about hating. I saw this funny-ass South Park. It's a newer one. And one of that guy is trolling hard, bro. Hard trolling, bro. Like, he goes, I was posting a picture of my baby and somebody reposted it with a picture of a penis in my mouth. But you ever like I wish I had a pay where I could troll people, like just troll regular people and goes like, I'm here, man. Like somebody with their family goes, don't lie.
Yeah, dude, I do that. I'm guilty of that all the time on Instagram.
Like sometimes I gotta like if I get up in the morning early and I haven't had coffee and I haven't had no bowls or nothing, nothing.
Yeah.
And if I go straight to something, my posts are gonna be so mean, bro, or come out looking mean. Like they were posting the kidnapping in Mexico. I say, yeah, man, drug deal gone bad, man.
I'm the same way, but it's when someone.
But then I went back to delete it. But then I thought about it. It could have been a drug deal gone bad.
It could have been. You could have had a good valid point.
Well, you know they're going for plastic surgery. But then again, man, who am I? What do I care, right?
Right.
So I'm glad I deleted it.
I sometimes delete them, but sometimes there's one like when I see somebody make something, right? Like they like when you like I'll be scrolling through the Instagram and it's somebody like taking video of them making this painstaking process, and I'm like, you didn't really do that, or I'll like this looks fake,
Liar,
false video.
Like everybody's been showing that the new president of El Salvador and they're showing that film of them arresting all the 18th Street gangs and all the MS-13s
Oh, I saw that.
all over El Salvador.
The new prison.
And everybody
right?
says, "Yeah, man, that's the kind of leadership we need here, right?" And then like somebody wrote, "Yeah, man, we could have that here, but there's too many liberals, right? Whatever, right?"
Right.
But my comment was this, bro, and I wrote this. It was early too. I wrote this. Yeah, this is a great film, but we really haven't seen the whole prison or how this prison is being run. And that period.
Yes.
Then I started seeing traction, right?
You start seeing the yeah.
Yeah, but only like a few people commented, but everybody was just wanting to fight over liberal.
Right.
Or now we do it, but they forget, dude. That's one of those films that you make for a country.
Right.
What's it called?
Propaganda.
Propaganda.
Yeah, it's a propaganda piece.
Because if we were to make one for our country, the United States of America, shit, we've been having motherfuckers turning around, going back to their country.
Yeah, dude.
Just show a film of arrested illegal immigrants,
right,
and then locking them up the same way,
separating their kids,
and going into random police chases and put them all together, man.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
At the border. Come to America. We shoot you. And
we
shoot
don't, your ass.
Will. Come to America. Get a T-shirt. Get shot by a cop. Fuck yeah. Yeah, dude. That's a propaganda piece.
People get all excited, dude.
Yeah,
like,
so let you know what's up.
Rooting, you're all excited for another country.
But you got to remember, dude, it's El Salvador. It's in a state of constant revolution, and it's corrupt as fuck. That prison is going to be run by those guys in a year. Easily, bro. In a fucking year.
And then there's people on the bottom saying, man, yeah, I want to know who's going to pay for this prison.
Exactly, dude.
First of all, man, I want to know who directed this film.
Right. Is it a Vice piece or something
No,
like
it's
that?
just it's the same film. They're all walking like this, the same homies.
And they're like this against each other sitting down, right?
And they're just driving up this long road. I've seen a lot of movies about El Salvador, but I've never seen that road.
No, I've never seen it either. Now that I think about it, but I don't pay attention to that stuff. But again, it's like
I always see like, I don't know, man, because I travel so much, and I always see like try to look at both sides,
right.
And I'm not like, and then I'm not afraid of a prison like that because I'm not gonna go to prison.
Right. Totally. Exactly.
Or when people say like I saw this one video, bro, and it was just a video. It was a video of a bunch of Midwestern people, trailer trash people, people with like a small amount of teeth, and they were telling them they're gonna wear their seatbelts now.
Right.
He goes, "That's one step to communism."
Oh no, you're talking about the beer.
The beer, yeah.
Yeah, you can't drink beer in the car anymore. It was the video about
a lady with her baby,
and she's all, you taking away the beer. Next thing you're gonna make that's because she goes. Next thing you know, they're gonna make us wear seatbelts, and then we're gonna be communists. That's what she said. That's the thing, man. Is these people with guns are like no fear, but it's like you're the most fearful person though.
Listen, bro, if we
constantly afraid we're gonna.
If we don't have guns for everybody, bro, only pirates will have guns.
Right. Yeah.
Show us the way Blackbeard shot for guns, bro. There you go. And with that is history for Foos. We'll be back with more pirates, bro.
On the next episode, baby.
Arr.
Ah!